This week taught me that slowing down is not the same as falling behind. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is keep showing up, just do so at a more gentle pace. And that brings me into week 2 of the 100-day reinvention journey. Hi, my name is Drayen Sabree, and I'm currently on a 100-day reinvention journey that will allow me to accomplish 2 primary goals, which is weight loss and also YouTube growth. And within those goals, I do have another subset of goals, which include networking, starting a business, and making my new apartment at home. I'm getting ready to move out soon. So all of these other things combined, but for week 2, we had to take things a little bit slow. My period started, the week started quietly. I stayed in, made simple meals, and focused on the basics: water and rest. My body needed a slower rhythm, and for once I let it have that because I knew that the following weeks were going to be so busy. And the thing I had to realize, especially with doing this 100-day transformation and looking at the following weeks ahead, is that no week is the same. And no matter what's coming up, I'm going to need to maneuver and adapt to whatever's going on just so I can follow up with my goals. So, for example, I knew what was coming up. I knew that the upcoming weekend for week 2, I had to go to Jersey for less than 24 hours. And this was to attend my friend's baby shower and also meet my baby niece for the first time. She was born on October 4th, and she is just so precious. But there was so much to do just that weekend alone to end off week 2. Following that, I know at the end of week 3, I will be moving into my new apartment, and knowing me, I'm probably not going to have anything packed until last minute. So I already factored that in. Immediately after moving, I have to travel for work to Ohio for a work training. And then right after the work training, I have to go to a conference for the National Society of Black Engineers, and it's their Region 1 Fall Regional Conference. And I'm a part of the Professional Executive Board, so we have to do a workshop, which I also don't have ready. So there is so much coming up, so much to juggle. And week 2, especially with my period starting, it allowed me to, okay, you got X, Y, and Z coming up. You can no longer use the excuse of, I have travel, I have this, I have that, to not accomplish your goals. And week is not going to be the same, especially if you live a little more of a busy life. And I'm not even mad at it because there was a point in time where I was hoping to be that busy bee, and now I am. But I do have to say that toward the end of the week, like I said, I went to my friend's baby shower for less than 24 hours. But even though the trip was quick, it was also meaningful because in that short time, I felt something I haven't in a while, which was like just presence with family and loved ones. And honestly, y'all, just because of how tired I was earlier in the week, I'm like, I really don't feel like going to Jersey for the weekend. And I was out of it. I was tired, and I was just like, I really don't feel like it. But when I went, it was even helping her set up for the baby shower. I was just like, it was just a labor of love. And sometimes showing up for other people is showing up for yourself. Because it reminds me of the love and life I have beyond my to-do list. And it also shows me you can do whatever you set your mind to, as long as you want it bad enough. So with that being said, this wasn't my most disciplined week. And I didn't hit every single goal that I wanted to for the week. But what I did do is I showed up for where it actually mattered. I rested when I needed to. I connected. I kept the small promises to myself, even if it was just eating from home instead of takeout. And that counts. This week, my staples were ground turkey and tuna sandwiches. And I was doing that like every day throughout the week until obviously traveling to Jersey and whatnot. Oh, and I did go out Saturday night with my friend, and it was pretty good. We went to Real Tacos, and for me it was just mainly protein, so it wasn't too bad. So y'all see how she looking at me, and don't mind, I keep my cat in my video because like wants to sit here. She likes seeing me talk, she likes hearing me sing. Her name's Angel, and she's truly an angel, even though she scratched me up. Yes, worst on the back of my leg. Anyways, blessing this week was understanding that movement and stillness can both coexist, and that you don't have to disappear from what's going on in life in order for you to grow. And like I said, like going to Jersey, I wasn't out there eating crazy just because I was out. I was still mindful with the choices I made. And one thing my dietitian continuously tells me, she's like, be flexible. She's like, girl, you travel so much. And I'll be able to go more into how I'm going to handle eating and traveling when I'm in Ohio and Albany for the I guess that will be week 4 by that time. So, flexibility is important, but also acknowledge your goals along with what you have to do from the week to week or a day-to-day basis. I think this week overall allowed me to start preparing for the things that are coming up and take some of that quiet time, some of that tiredness, and just say, you know what, let's focus. So overall, week 2 wasn't about perfection. It was about grace. And it was also about learning that sometimes slowing down is the discipline. And even in the quiet weeks, I'm still becoming her. And I just want to thank you for watching. My name is Drayen Sabree Glover. I didn't have to say my own name because it's just Drayen Sabree right there, but I'm just telling you, I realize I don't say my name in the videos, and yeah, so that's me. And hopefully by the end of this year, you'll see me 20 pounds slimmer. You'll see my YouTube catalog up. You'll be seeing me up into like what's in December, week 10. So you'll be able to see a lot of progress. And if you haven't started your journey, I hope that you start now. And if you stayed this long into the video, I want you to leave a red heart just to say you're ready to make a great change in your life. So thank you for watching. Bye.